Good morning, everybody. We hope this video catches you all in good health. I just want to talk to you today about just not giving up and keeping the faith. In the book of Luke, 22nd chapter, 31 and 32, it says this, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may shift you and sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. And then the American Standard Version reads as follows. Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has asked to have you that he might sift you as wheat. But I made supplication for thee that thy faith fail not. And do thou, when once thou hast turned again, establish thy brethren. And I really want to come out of that, but I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. See, this is Jesus when he was talking to when Peter. This is right before he told him that before the clock crows 3 times, he's going to betray him. This is during that time. But I want to sit back there and talk about when we feel like giving up sometimes, because sometimes we just feel like giving up. We feel like throwing in the towel. Sometimes it seems like it just don't nothing want to. It seems like it don't want to get any better. It seems like there's no light at the end of it. But listen, even when Jesus was talking to Peter, he said the devils were walking around, and the devil was asking that, listen, let me get hold to him. Let me get hold to him. And that's what the devil's asking God about us today. Just, Lord, allow me to get hold to him. Can I just get him? Can I get him? And Jesus said, listen, I have prayed for thee. Listen, but I prayed for thee. God, you know what I'm saying? He's still praying for us. He's still praying for us. We spend more time seem like we struggling. We seem like we fighting. We seem like we feel like we by ourselves and doing it. But Jesus is still praying for us that our faith fail not, which means, listen, he praying that we'll be able to hold on and go through it. He didn't say he was going to remove Satan out of the ordeal. He didn't say he was going to remove the problems that Satan was going to present. What he said was, I pray that thy faith fail not, which means you're going to have to go through this, and in this test that you're going to, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to pray that you stay faithful in this test that you get ready to go through. I'm going to say that you pray faithful. A lot of us are going through some tests, and a lot of us are right there on the edge of a breakthrough. We're right there on the edge of getting what we need out of the ordeal, and we're ready to give up. Some of us have already walked off, but a lot of us are ready to give up. But all I'm asking you, I'm telling you today, is to hold on, and y'all don't give up. Don't give up the faith. The thing is, the funny thing about it is Jesus told Simon, listen, after you go through your test, you know what I'm saying, and after it changes you, and that's what converted, after it changes you, he says, strengthen thy brethren. So that means after you go through this test, after you go through what you go through, I'm going to need you to go and tell somebody. So when they go through it, you'll be able to help them out. They'll know that if they stay faithful, they'll get through this thing, and they'll go through, and they'll end up better than they were before they even entered in. So I pray for thee, but that faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother. Listen, your financial situation right now might not be where you wanted to be at, but I pray that you stay faithful. And when you get through this test, you'll be able to help somebody else and let them know that God is faithful, and God will help you. He will see you through this. He won't see you fail. He don't want to see you fall on your face. But the thing is, what we have to realize is that the test that we go through, that's all it is. It's test, so that we can get strengthened. It's just like exercise. When you go to a gym, you're going to a gym and you lifting weights to get stronger. Some of us are lifting weights to get toned. Whatever you lifting weights for a change. My thing is, if you never lift weights, you're going to stay the same. You're not going to see that change. If you never do an exercise, you're not going to see or feel that change. So sometimes we got to get tested, and we got to get tested so that we can go through, we can see the change that we've gone through. And so I'm praying now, even when you're sick, you know what I'm saying, when somebody out there sick right now, and it's a serious sickness, it's cancer, or it's diabetes, it's a mental illness that you're dealing with or whatever, I pray that you stay faithful in this. Still believe that I am God, and believe that I'm going to be able to help you. I'm going to walk you through this, but stay faithful. And then when you get through this, after it changes you after this test, once it changes you, then go tell somebody else that I can bring them to. The older folks used to say, it ain't no secret of my God can do what he's done for others, he can do it for you. We hear a lot of people sitting back there and they're going through these tests and they're changing. They're able to tell you how God had delivered them. There's so many testimonies we got when people were struggling, people with sicknesses, struggling with finances, struggling just to make it day by day. But then all of a sudden, when everything was going bad, they was blessed. They stayed faithful in it, and God blessed them. And He blessed them with over abundantly, so that and so then they could tell everybody else about it. That's why we have so many people nowadays blessed. But if you're going through something right now, you feel like giving up, I'm praying. I'm praying that you don't give up, that you continue to hold on and keep the faith. And once you go through this test, once you pass this test and you become stronger and it changes you, tell somebody else about it so they can know that they can go through it too. And God is faithful for them as well. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Y'all stay watchful, stay prayerful, stay in the word. And most of all, y'all stay blessed.